Saturday sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got it at the 3, to the goal line, and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown of the new year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it, and the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening has the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very short kick, taken past the 20. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Now, Howard. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. A down, taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. The tight end Fant in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and 6. Burrow working in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. Jalen Warren. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Howard. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now return, coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Burrow here on second down. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll run here with Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They face second down and 7. They go play action for Burrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
7 yards to go.
The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Howard. That's caught. Right side. It's Fireman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down is Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. On the return, it's Turner. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now Brown. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Point after, coming up here. And good. And the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. To throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw is Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again, it's Howard. That's out wide to Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd and 7. On second down, Warren. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Howard. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 1st and 10. Throwing is Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now a timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. That one is good. And the Steelers have tied it at 17. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. You'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carry here for Brown. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. There's Fant open right side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A ball deep for the end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 3rd down coming up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's Brown. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
And less than a yard.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Now Howard on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Play action, it's Howard. Rolling to the left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. that no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's going to have the first down. The mark of at 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Howard. The ball's out. The Bengals have got us.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, let's go.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Howard. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. Wow, an important one coming here tie game late, and this is third down. To the air, Howard. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. Now brings up fourth down.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
The 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On the zone read, here's Johnson. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready? Crack all 80. Steady.
Howard. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Bengals 17. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll grab it at the 12. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. To throw it on first down is Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 31, Bengals 24. Chris Boswell to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is Turner. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They go play action for Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts at the 13. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed. brings up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Woo! 1st down and more inside the 15.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll try to run with their fullback. And they'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Warren. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring the best. We're standing in your front yard, yelling, bring them out.
Here we go. Hooker 1979 Broncos. Steady.
Now, Howard. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This is Turner. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's going to be incomplete. Huff was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. Pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. The spike comes as we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Open man, downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And a timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This field ended about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Howard. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready up.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Here's a toss, right side. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready. Sight. 70 Timberwolves.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. 3rd, they need 8. Out of the gun, it's Howard. The throw here is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So now, a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Burrow now. That is caught for the throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA.